Jeff and Jeremy here. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. Do you remember your very first kiss?
Yes, I do.
I was trying to think the other day of the first girl that I ever kissed. Now, I don't remember because I remember before I even got into grade school, I was kissing girls behind this giant crayon box at preschool.
You're kissing girls behind?
The crayon box.
It's like, you're doing it wrong.
I had Lynette Winchester. First girl I laid a real kiss.
Mulaney Fisher, and she was experienced. We're talking about the French kiss because I don't remember the kissing behind the crayons and all
How
that
old
stuff.
were you?
I know that was all took place sixth grade. And
you put your tongue in a girl's mouth in sixth grade?
Yeah, sixth grade.
Oh my god!
Fifth grade. I thought it was going to happen fifth grade, but
You're
then
so more advanced than I was.
The school year came to an end. I had COVID. Not COVID. I had.
See what society and the media has done to you?
I had mono in fifth grade.
COVID.
I had mono in fifth grade, so nobody wanted to kiss me anyways in fifth grade. But then the summer of fifth and sixth grade healed all that. Right. And then I got my French kiss in sixth grade, and she was chewing Checkermint Bubblicious.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I did not put my tongue in a girl's mouth till I was in high school. I think I was a sophomore.
Well, you were also daycare till you were in high school. So
no, it was seventh grade. This was 3 grades later. We'd moved from the western part of the state to the middle of the state.
Where the
Nobody
girls were
knew
easy.
me. Nobody knew me, and the girls were easy. We were in farm country, and these girls, listen, all right? Big City Jeremy was coming to town.
How
Big City Jay.
Mulaney, I guess, was her name. Her life would have ended up if she would have been an Eastern Washington girl. There's this show that my kids watch. It's a brilliantly written show. It's called Victorious, and it's just it's like Saved by the Bell, but it's really well written, and it came out in probably about 8-9 years ago because it was Ariana Grande's on there, but she's like a kid. But it's so funny because she's like 15 or 16. They reference Northridge girls in at the show, and the Northridge girls are of questionable value.
They're skanky. Yeah,
and it's so funny because it makes me this Eastern Washington conversation we're having. Every neighborhood's got what would it be around here? I don't know because I didn't grow up here.
Yeah,
but I'm assuming I mean,
the girl I made out with first was an East Wenatchee girl, and the East Wenatchee girls.
See,
the West Wenatchee girls were that was the proper. Mm-hmm. The East Wenatchee were all the sluts were.
Okay, don't use that term.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what some people said. I didn't believe that. I only lived there 10 months, though. So.
East Wenatchee. I'm trying to think East Wenatchee versus West. Oh, yeah, West Wenatchee was closer to
West Wenatchee was like, the town you pull into.
Yeah.
And you had to go across the bridge.
And then, when you got to the other side, out by Crescent Bar, because they had easier access to Crescent Bar. Yeah. And so if they have
they went to East Wenatchee High.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I went to Wenatchee High. Anyways, and that's just the middle of nowhere. But,
fun town, though.
Yeah, around here, the Easy Girls. I'll let you weigh in. 805-543-3693.
Was your first kiss with an Atascadero girl?
Yes! Why is my mind going, it got to be a Atascadero? Come on. Sorry, Atascadero. I mean, I don't know. That's the first name, city that came to mind.
Atascadero is to the Central Coast what East Wenatchee is to Central Washington.
Wow.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
It's Jeff and Jeremy here. We got Whitney on.
Good morning.
You remember the first concert you ever went to?
I do.
Who was it?
It was Candlebox.
Really?
Great choice. Way better than mine.
Where at?
That's why it was at the Hard Rock in Vegas.
Oh my God! How old were you?
Oh gosh, I was probably like 10.
That's all. And your parents took you to that?
How old are you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
35.
Oh, okay.
Makes
46.
sense. Yeah, makes sense.
I think I saw them when I was 19. That was when they were really big then.
So we're 10 years older than you. Jeff's 11.
I saw them. They sold out 3 nights at the Paramount in Seattle. Candlebox did. To this date, the only music artist to ever sell out 3 consecutive nights at the Paramount is Candlebox. They beat out
They came to
Madonna.
Fremont a couple of years ago.
Madonna, to give you perspective, which by the way, they record on Madonna's label. To give you perspective, Madonna sold out 2 nights at the Paramount, but couldn't sell out a 3 night. Candlebox had such a meteoric rise in, I guess, 1994 or whatever it was. And they sold out 3 nights back to back to back within an hour at the Paramount in Seattle. It was crazy.
Every time you hear this, do you get goosebumps? Since it was your first concert?
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't listen to them. So
Can I tell you? Yeah. Their first album, top to bottom, every single song is excellent.
Yeah, really.
It's just like Blind Melon's first album. Or, I guess they did a second.
It's nice to talk to you guys because you appreciate it. Most of the time when I tell people it's Candlebox, they're like, what are you talking about?
Listen, you want to know a crazy story? We talked to the lead singer of Candlebox. Mm-hmm. What was his name?
Something Barrett.
Yeah. Anyways, him and Jeff dated the same girl.
No. She was friends. She was friends with him. She was friends with him.
You dated her.
Skateboarding with him.
Yeah, I think they hooked up, though. The way he was talking, like she got around.
No, I don't think so.
After you, of course.
I don't think so, because she came from Means. They lived on Mercer Island, okay? They were in no way, grunge.
Just stick with... You guys might have hooked up with the same girl.
Mercer Island's the Beverly Hills of Seattle,
You might have
okay?
hooked up with the same girl from Candlebox.
There was no, They were skateboarding. They were trying to act out on their richness. But that's what they did.
No, I understand what they did, but I mean, you guys have a link. You guys have a connection. This girl.
She said that they just skateboarded. I don't know.
Let's see. Other firsts that we were talking about. Oh, yes. Okay. We were talking about everything. Your first kiss. What was his name? Or
Zach.
Was it a he? Okay.
Do you remember first? Is it first kiss or first French kiss? Because I don't remember my first kiss, but I do remember my first French kiss.
Oh.
Well, I don't really remember my first kiss. I remember being told, I kissed the boy in kindergarten.
Yeah. I mean, I know that girls...
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying is I think I've kissed some, girls in first,
grade school?
Second grade,
yeah, but that doesn't really...
kindergarten.
Because that wasn't passionate, right? That was just right. You didn't know what you were doing.
Right, but you remember the first French kiss.
Oh, yeah. See, my first French kiss didn't come till high school, but I said earlier, Lynette Winchester.
Well, because they wouldn't let
behind the portables, the last day of school.
That kind of stuff go on in daycare.
And you know what happens in 6th grade when you kiss somebody behind the portables on the very last day of school and you don't even live or know where she lives? You just think about her all summer. And then she moved. And I never saw her again.
YOLO.
Oh, gosh.
I could have married that girl. I don't know. First pet.
I looked up
pet.
The girl that I first French kissed several years ago on Facebook, and she looks like she's had a rough life.
Yeah, I looked at Jamie Plummer. She was my first love, and she ballooned up to about 400 pounds. So.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. She moved away in junior high.
Thank God things didn't work out.
She was after Lynette Winchester, so that was my rebound, but not really because it was after the summer. I hooked up. We held hands. Might have smooched once, one time, one peck on the way to class, dropping her off at third period. And then, she moved away, broke my heart. We talked on the phone. And the thing was, she was only 15, 20 miles away, but we never saw each other again. And then I just looked her up a couple years ago. And she let herself go. So, what was
Maybe
Zach?
She was heartbroken.
What about Zach? Do you ever look into Zach? Do you ever try to Google him or Facebook him or whatever?
No. I mean, I still know him.
Oh, you do?
His mom works with my mom, and it's San Luis Obispo.
Oh, it could have been Zach. What could have been? But he's probably now married and has kids, right?
He's happily married. I think he just got married, actually. Yeah. So congrats, Zach.
Could have been with the program director for the farmer's market, but instead you went that way. That's fine.
Whatever.
All right. We'll talk about farmer's market then. This was a fun trip down memory lane. When we come back...